What's happening, everybody? Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Black Boss Channel, the Victory Formation Sports Show. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe. Now, the NFL and the HBCUs have created and combined to create what's called the Legacy Bowl. The Legacy Bowl is an all-star game that will highlight the 100 best football players that go to HBCU colleges. And then on top of that, Patrick Mahomes has come out and said, Patrick Mahomes, the best player in the NFL, has come out and his foundation has made a multi-year commitment to be a part of the Legacy Bowl. Now, this is huge because, one, it gives a stage and it will be aired on the NFL Network. I'm sure it'll get picked up by other places soon enough, but it gives a stage to players who are probably just as good as a lot of players that are in the NBA that do not have the opportunity to get seen by the scouts because they go to South Carolina State or Southern or Grambling or whatever. They haven't been afforded those opportunities. And so I think this will bring even more attention to HBCUs. You add the fact of what Coach Prime Deion Sanders is doing down at Jackson State and what that has done for HBCUs, the attention that has brought, the attention and the recruits that has brought to those playing fields. And now you allow another opportunity. You are given another opportunity to be able to prove yourself and get to the next level. I'm going to take you to the Legacy Bowl website, and we're going to look at some of the stuff that they plan on doing here in the future with the Legacy Bowl. Let me go right here and share this screen. So it says, the Legacy Bowl will be broadcasted on the NFL Network February. It's going to start February 2022. And the Saturday after the Super Bowl. So it'll be the Saturday after the Super Bowl, after Super Bowl 56. In a Ulam Stadium down in New Orleans. So it'll be you got the NFL, you got the NFL Hall of Fame, you got the Patrick Mahomes Foundation right here, and I'm not sure what this one is, but I'm sure it might tell me here in a second. It says the HBCU Legacy Bowl is a postseason all-star game showcasing the best NFL draft-eligible football players from historically Black colleges and universities, presented by the Black College Football Hall of Fame. It will be broadcasted live on the NFL Network. More than a football game, the week-long celebration of Black culture and history will provide invaluable exposure and opportunities to HBCU football players. So like it says, it's a week-long event. It's really cool because you'll see the players down there. And you got your Legacy Bowl stuff. You'll see the players down there. They'll be participating in drills, and scouts will come down and scout them, and they'll be able to really get a legit shot. Now, don't get me wrong. There's been plenty of players from HBCU colleges to make it to the NFL. Before integration and even after integration. One of the best players in the league right now is Darius Leonard. He went to South Carolina State. So there's plenty of players, and there's a number of guys I'm not even thinking about, but he's like literally one of the best players at the linebacker position. And so, but what this does, and then getting Patrick Mahomes to join the top of it, gives it even more exposure. It's the same thing for all of the schools that Deion Sanders is doing at Jackson State for all of the HBCU schools, all of the schools in the SWAC. It gives you just that much more exposure. When your game's on ESPN and people are allowed to know about you and see that you're playing, the recruits are more likely to go to your schools. The exposure allows you and allows the kids to know that I don't need to go to just Alabama or Georgia or USC or, these big white institutions to get exposure and to have a chance to play in the NFL. I can get a high-value education at the next level at a Southern, at a Jackson State, at a Grambling, at an Alabama State, at an Alabama A&M, and so on and so forth, right? Like I can get that same type of exposure at these HBCUs institutions that need our Black athletes. Let's be real. A lot of our HBCU colleges are not doing the best financially. I mean, even before COVID, and I know with COVID, it's only been even worse, right? So allowing those those are some of our top value. Some of our highest earners or some of the highest earning that can stay in our community are from athletics. Right? That's one of the things we do best. One of the many things that we do best is athletics, and we export our athletes to these big white institutions that don't give a damn to try to keep us enslaved. They try to keep us as slaves in the athletes. They don't even want them to get the image and likeness. They're just now getting that right. So now they're going to get the image and likeness thing right. They're going to be able to capitalize off their marketability. Ooh, make sure I get these words right. How marketable they are. And they can do it while wearing a Howard jersey or you know what I mean? or Southern Jersey or Jackson State Jersey or whatever, Hampton, Morgan State, Coppin State, whatever. Like, name your favorite HBCU, Kentucky State, Simmons College of Kentucky, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is a really big deal. And getting the best player in the NFL to be a part of this, Patrick Mahomes, that matters. Like, that matters. I think it helps him a lot because it gives him some credibility in the black community, whether you guys, love or hate Patrick Mahomes. He's a black man, right? And so that gives him some credit in the streets, right? It gives the street cred up. And then it gives the HBCUs even more notoriety, having the best player. Hell, he might be coming off a Super Bowl win a week after the Super Bowl, right? Like, we know how good the Chiefs are. We know how good he is. They could potentially be Super Bowl champions, and he pulls up to the Legacy Bowl. So I really like this move. You get broadcasted on NFL Network. You get scouts at a week-long event, scouts, GMs, coaches, whoever down there in New Orleans to scout those players, and hopefully that matriculates and allows more and more players from HBCU colleges to advance to the next level. So I'm really excited about this. Leave your thoughts and comments down below on the HBCU Legacy Bowl that will take place the Saturday after the Super Bowl. Hell, I'm going to try to get down there. 2022, we're trying to make it to the Legacy Bowl to check it out, man, because I'm really excited about this opportunity that those kids get a chance to potentially make it to the NFL. Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Black Boss Channel, Victory Formation Sports Show. Be sure to check us out, and I'll